Hi guys, my name is Chris and you're watching Wrestling Today. So let's start with WWE is gearing up for another trip to Saudi Arabia for Crown Jewel. Despite the fact that the card is getting a lot of attention, the company isn't booking everyone on the show. Several notable names won't be part of WWE's Crown Jewel event on Saturday, November 4, 2023, in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. This is a bit of a surprise, but the company has a lot of things going at once. WWE usually puts a ton of focus on their Saudi Arabian shows, and they don't run events that conflict with the big events. Unlike previous years, WWE will be running a live house show event in Rochester, New York, on the same night as Crown Jewel. The confirmed matches for Crown Jewel include WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins vs Drew McIntyre and WWE Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley vs Jax vs Shayna vs Zoe Stark vs Raquel Rodriguez. As Ringside News exclusively reported, it's likely that Logan Paul vs Rey Mysterio for the United States title and undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns vs LA Knight will also take place, based on television angles. That being said, Gunther, Sky, Becky Lynch, and Charlotte Flair are being advertised for the house show in New York. That is a big clue that they won't be at Crown Jewel. Gunther is set to defend his title against Nakamura, Sky is scheduled to defend her title against Charlotte Flair, and Lynch is advertised to face Tiffany Stratton. It's important to note that these match cards can change, but as of now, Gunther and Sky are not part of the Crown Jewel event. We will have to see how things pan out for Crown Jewel. Even if those superstars don't make the Saudi Arabian show, odds are they will all find a place on the Survivor Series card on November 25th. What's your take on WWE's plan for Crown Jewel? Does the event feel as big this year? The next story is about Samoa Joe has gone through a lot during his time in the pro wrestling business. He carried many prestigious titles as well, but he never picked up the top championship in WWE. During a recent episode of Oh, You Didn't Know, Road Dogg spoke about why Vince McMahon never put the WWE title on Samoa Joe. He explained that Vince McMahon was a babyface champion guy. Samoa Joe simply didn't work into that plan, but Triple H wanted to use him. Vince is a babyface champion guy, and I get that from a promotional standpoint. You're not going to promote JBL, you're going to promote Cena. I don't know, I just feel like maybe that had something to do with it. I think Hunter realized that when he brought him back down to NXT, even if you can't do nothing, just come and talk for us because you're so good at it, and you have such great facials when you cut a promo. Road Dogg emphasized that Samoa Joe had widespread support within the company, evidenced by his involvement in significant storylines. His journey included feuds with Brock Lesnar and holding both the NXT and United States championships, even if he didn't secure WWE's highest accolade. Road Dogg, who is also the current senior vice president of live events, went on to say that, "I know Vince was high on him and I know Hunter was high on him. It just makes me think there was something medical that wasn't out there or something that was a reason he went away and came back. I don't know the answer to that. He went pretty high, he just didn't win the title, you know what I mean?" Ringside News reached out to confirm this story with a tenured member of creative who was around when Samoa Joe was going through this period of his career. "We were told that Samoa Joe was respected. The reason that Samoa Joe never held the title was not a medical issue, either. It was explained to us that Samoa Joe just wasn't in line above others for the title. Nothing wrong with his run here. Just wasn't slated to be the very top guy over other people considered for the spot." Samoa Joe got another chance to have an in-ring run when Tony Khan inked him to a deal. He is now appearing on AEW and ROH, as he carries the ROH television title at the same time. Only time will tell what is next for Samoa Joe at this point, but his days as a WWE superstar are in the rearview mirror at this point. What's your take on Samoa Joe's booking in WWE? Did Vince McMahon drop the ball with him? The last story is about Rhea Ripley, the reigning WWE Women's Champion, has solidified her status as one of the top female superstars in WWE's ranks today. With the coveted championship around her waist, Ripley is poised to play a pivotal role in next year's Elimination Chamber, potentially even headlining the premium live event. The stage for this grand spectacle, the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event, is set in Perth, Australia, scheduled for February 24th at the Opus Stadium. Anticipation among fans is already reaching fever pitch as they eagerly await this extravaganza. In a groundbreaking development, Australian news channel 7 News Adelaide reports that Rhea Ripley is slated to headline the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event next year. This is a monumental achievement for the South Aussie wrestler, as she prepares to take center stage at WWE's first main event in Australia since 2018. A massive crowd of 60,000 fans is expected to bear witness to this historic moment in Perth. It's a remarkable journey for Ripley, considering her humble beginnings in Adelaide 7 years ago. Exclusive, a South Aussie wrestler will headline the WWE's first main event in Australia since 2018 in front of 60,000 fans in Perth. It is a stark contrast to Women's World Champion at Rhea Ripley _WWE's humble beginnings in Adelaide 7 years ago. WWE's Elimination Chamber event is poised to provide significant boost to the Australian economy, making it a win-win situation for both wrestling enthusiasts and the country itself. As the excitement builds, the burning question remains, who will step up to challenge Rhea Ripley in the main event next year? Wrestling fans will have to stay tuned for further developments in this thrilling chapter of WWE history. What do you think of this huge story? Do you feel Rhea Ripley deserves to main event Elimination Chamber next year? Thanks guys for watching, and please subscribe for fast wrestling news and updates.